Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rizzo here with Nifty Dimensions. On this video, I'm going to pull it back a little bit. I had some requests to rewind a little. I get a little ahead of myself with the NFTs and the new projects, and I haven't really gotten into my top 5 altcoins on Coinbase that aren't Bitcoin or Ethereum. So I'm going to go over those briefly and just do a quick video and a rundown of why they're my top 5. I've invested in every single one of these, so this is not a shill video. This is just to pull it back a little bit. Some of the viewers have reached out to me and requested that I kind of pull it back to phase 1, Crypto 101. And in my opinion, Crypto 101, at least in the States here, usually starts at Coinbase.com. Usually not even Coinbase Pro, Coinbase.com. So here we are. I'm not signed in, so that way you don't see any of my info or what I'm doing, but I figured I'd let you know where I started and how it all kind of went down. And since then, it's been about, I don't know, 5 or 6 months maybe since I bought my first, about 5 months since I bought my first cryptocurrency, which I believe was the first one I'm going to get to, which is the very famous and doing very well Cardano, ADA in other words. So Cardano, when I picked it up, was at about $1.30, $1.40. It did drop down earlier in the summer. It went down to about 99 cents or so. Let's see where we had it at. So yeah, it was about, here we go, 85, or no, so February, March. So it was up, it stayed around $1.40 for a while. Hit the $2 mark, it rode for a while. It did come down. So it was about $1.17 or so, and now it's up to $2.75 and moving. It's up 2,476% in the year, and right now in the 24-hour chart, it's up about 5%. Why did I invest in Cardano? I'll tell you. Cardano is a blockchain platform built on proof-of-stake consensus protocol called Ouroboros. The snake eating its own tail is Ouroboros. That validates transactions without high energy costs. Development on Cardano uses the Haskell programming language, which is described as enabling Cardano to pursue evidence-based development for unparalleled security and stability. The blockchain's native token ADA is named after the 19th century mathematician Ada Lovelace. See, that's interesting. I didn't even know that part. But if you look into Cardano, we'll look briefly. Cardano is definitely one of the projects that a lot of people are behind, because they really are, this isn't just a thing on the screen here, making the world better, making the world work better for all. Cardano has had some major projects going down in all parts of the world where they're actually trying to onboard people into crypto, and not just crypto, but they're getting people, they're helping people, I guess is the way to say it. They're bringing technology and they're bringing new things to areas of the world that haven't really had it yet. It's the first blockchain platform to be built through peer-to-peer reviewed research, to be secure enough to protect the data of billions, scalable enough to accommodate global systems, and robust enough to support foundational change. We have changed science. We have changed what it means to build global systems and sustainable models of exchange and governance. We, alongside our community and partners, are defining a new future, a decentralized future without intermediaries, in which power is returned to the individual. DeFi, or decentralized finance, if you will, is definitely where we're at now in 2021. We've been here all year. It's been talked about, and you'll hear about the Africa project and some other parts of the world that Cardano has been reaching out and trying to really make a change. They are the platform for change makers, innovators, and visionaries with the tools and technologies required to create possibility for the many as well as the few, and bring about positive global change. And they really are. Charles Hoskinson is always on YouTube and all over the internet explaining the tough task of having a cryptocurrency that is very unselfish and looking to help people. Not all cryptocurrencies are the same, and there's a reason why I picked this one first to talk about. It's because I believed in the Cardano project for quite some time. Now it's up a good bit and anybody who was into it is smiling, especially if you got into it. Let's face it, if you got into it back here at like 10 cents, if you were into crypto in 2020 and you got into Cardano, you're really happy right now, I'm sure, especially if you picked up a big bag of it. I got in a little late, so we'll have to see how it rides out. But as far as potential to be one of the bigger currencies, cryptocurrencies in the future, Cardano is definitely up there. And everything I pick on this top 5, I have faith that it will reach heights that are unexpected or at least unseen so far. So I have no price predictions for this. I can't read the future. Point is, I can't read the future, but I can tell you that this is a project that a lot of people believe in. There is a total of 32.1 billion ADA tokens, and if you look to see any more information, the white papers are all there on Coinbase, and you can click there. We are going to go to the second pick of mine, okay? My second pick is actually one that is right behind Cardano as far as possibilities and things that I believe, cryptocurrencies that I believe have a bright future. And that one is Polygon, also known as Matic. All right, Polygon has had its ups and downs definitely over the last month or two. In July, it was around $1. If you caught that, that break. Also, once again, if you got into this, look at the numbers here. If you were into Polygon back in October, November, December, even through January and February, if you got it then, you got it at 5 cents, 10 cents, 3 cents, 2 cents, 1 cent. I can't imagine picking this up at a penny. You could have gotten a lot of them, and now you're probably smiling. I did not get it at a penny. I came into crypto around March, and I didn't get Polygon until I saw it available on Coinbase, and I picked some up because Polygon is pretty special within itself. I'll explain. First of all, some of the bigger NFT projects and games are on the Polygon network. Simba Empire is one of them, and I went over that just recently on the Nifty Dimensions channel. So if you're into that kind of thing, go check it out. It's actually the previous video before this that was just put out a couple days ago. So we'll see that in the year there's been 5,434+% increase. So it's doing well over the year. Obviously it has had its highs and lows, but the market has definitely had some major highs and lows this summer. Anybody that's been paying attention saw it crash and burn and then pick back up. We saw the market literally get cut in half, and anybody who held tight is probably pretty happy right now. If you sold, I'm sorry, and maybe wait for the dips and see what you want to get back into. But around here we got diamond hands. That's how we do it. Nothing to lose, much to gain, you know what I mean? So we're staying strong here at Nifty Dimensions. And yeah, shout out to everybody staying strong. All right, so there it is. So Polygon, I'll read a little bit to you. Polygon was formerly called the Matic network. Polygon is an Ethereum token that powers the Polygon network, a scaling solution for Ethereum. It's going to help out Ethereum. Polygon aims to provide faster and cheaper transactions on Ethereum using layer 2 side chains, which are blockchains that run alongside the Ethereum main chain. Users can deposit Ethereum tokens to a Polygon smart contract and interact with them within Polygon, and then later withdraw them back to the Ethereum main chain. The Matic token is used to pay transaction fees and participate in proof of stake consensus. Okay, we'll go to the website real quick. I'm not going to look over any of their websites for too long, but just to show you how legit these companies are and these tokens. They're not playing games. And anybody who's been involved with Ethereum, especially if you're buying NFTs or paying gas fees for maybe you're getting some altcoins on your MetaMask wallet, you'll know as well as I do that those gas fees have been ridiculous. They're still at times ridiculous. It's just my opinion, but right now gas is at 108. So unless you're trying to spend some money, or you got some big money where you could just throw it away on gas fees, it might not be what you want to do right now. But Ethereum's Internet of Blockchains. Polygon is a protocol and a framework for building and connecting Ethereum-capable blockchain networks, aggregating scalable solutions on Ethereum, supporting a multi-chain Ethereum ecosystem. Scale your decentralized app in 30 minutes. 400 plus dApp already have scaled their performance. So yeah, they're looking for developers. Look, built by developers for developers. This is definitely a cryptocurrency that is made to make things easier for the developer, while people are getting into crypto more and more, and it's becoming more and more mainstream and being accepted and adopted around the world. These are the projects that are really helping it move forward, okay? The challenge: Ethereum is the blockchain development platform of choice, but it has limitations. What are those limitations? Low throughput, poor UX, meaning gas, delayed POW finality, and no sovereignty, shared throughout, clogging risk, tech stack not customizable, governance dependence. Many projects are exploring Ethereum-capable blockchains as a way to mitigate these limitations while still leveraging Ethereum's thriving ecosystem. However, there is no specialized framework to build such blockchains, nor protocol to connect them. This introduces significant development challenges and causes ecosystem fragmentation. Okay, those sound like big words, but what they're really trying to say is Ethereum's great, but there has been some limitations, and things like Polygon can really help it move forward, as well as Polygon's obviously moving forward. If you go on OpenSea, you'll see that Polygon is an option there now. It's not just all Ethereum, and people are saving on gas fees a lot and things of that nature. So the solution: Polygon, a protocol and a framework for building and connecting Ethereum-compatible blockchain networks. One-click deployment of preset blockchain networks, growing set of modules for developing custom networks, interoperability protocol for exchanging arbitrary messages with Ethereum and other blockchain networks, modular and optional security as a service, adapter modules for enabling interoperability for existing blockchain networks. I'm going on a little too long about this, but trust me, Polygon is worth a look. I'm over here at polygon.technology, and all these links can be found in Coinbase while you're on Coinbase. Okay, so by all means, check it out. And anybody that's not on Coinbase yet, there will be a link below. If you click on that referral link, you will get free Bitcoin for clicking on that and using my referral link to join Coinbase. So that's just how Coinbase works. And then once you're in Coinbase, you can do the same thing and give people your referral link, and you can get free Bitcoin from that. So anybody looking to join and you want to help out the channel here, as well as help out yourself with some free Bitcoin, click the link below. I'll have that all down there, as well as some other information. And by the way, side note, if you're checking out the nifty t-shirt I'm wearing right now, we just got these nifty dimensions. We're calling the OG work shirts. There is something on the back. All right, niftydimensions.com. And if you head over to niftydimensions.com right now, you'll see that there is a merch section that you can click on. And if you go to the merch section, you'll find these t-shirts as well as many others there for sale. Please support the channel by buying one of the shirts. We don't have them for very expensive. We only make about $2 each on the shirts. Maybe a little more on like the yoga pants and some of the other stuff, but we tried to keep the prices as low as possible with where we're at. And we're at Teespring. I think it's known as spring.com now, but links below to niftydimensions.com. There will also be a section called Crypto Fluffs on niftydimensions.com, and you could check out the NFTs that we have available on OpenSea. Okay, Crypto Fluffs is my line of cute and cuddly NFT characters, and there's also some limited Nifty Dimensions Season 1 NFTs still available there. So now I'm finally starting to advertise. It's kind of the first time I've really gotten into it here. But I digress. Let's go back to the top 5 altcoins on Coinbase that aren't Bitcoin and Ethereum in my portfolio. All right. My number 3, in no particular order, is AMP token. AMP is relatively new to Coinbase, at least, okay? And I grabbed it as soon as it came out. I got a day of at about 5 cents. It is only up to 6 cents right now. It has had its highs and lows. There's it at 7. Here's it at 8 cents. And AMP is such a cool token that's an underdog right now. It's just a hidden gem. I mean, this is, as far as hidden gems on Coinbase that you can grab a lot and get a big bag of them, this is a hidden gem for sure, and I'll get into it right now, all right? AMP is an Ethereum token that aims to collateralize payments on the Flexa network, making them instant and secure, all right? So the Flexa network is what AMP works on, and the Flexa network, we're going to get into a little bit of that now. If Bitcoin or Ethereum payment fails due to an unconfirmed or long transaction times, the AMP collateral can instead be liquidated to cover losses, while the vendor receives payment in fiat cash, potentially providing greater assurances to both parties. All right, so that's really cool. That's something needed. I'm sitting here complaining about gas fees and all, and this is one of the solutions. There are 42.2 billion AMP tokens circulating, and we will check out the website real quick. So let's take money into the 21st century. AMP provides assets like Ethereum with instant verifiable assurance for any real-world application. That's cool because that's what we want. We want crypto to be pulled into real-world applications. Mass adoption will be great for anybody holding any of these tokens. In the future, the more it becomes adopted by the rest of the world, the better off you and I do holding these tokens. So that's why I say diamond hands. That's why all these people say diamond hands, because hold on to it. And look, for the traders out there, that's cool. This isn't really a trading channel. If you're into it, that's awesome. And I do watch Expert Crypto to see how trading works and to understand it. It's good to know how all sides of things work, but personally, I'm investing into crypto because I believe it's the currency of the future, and people will be using crypto to do things. Right now, you could buy your Tesla with your Dogecoin, and we're going to get to Doge soon, don't worry. But let's go over AMP real quick. AMP is an extensible platform for collateralizing asset transfers. By staking AMP, any form of value exchange can be guaranteed: digital payments, fiat currency exchange, loan distributions, property sales, and more. I mean, it's cool. Think about it. Real world stuff. Property sales, cars, fiat currency. Now we're merging worlds from the intangible to the tangible. So everybody wondering, oh, is crypto real? How can you do anything with it? This is how. All right, I'm going to pull it back. Like I said, crypto 101 kind of thing. Where I started, this is where I started. This is what I find important. If you don't, that's cool. So after stake is send. Once staked to a partition, AMP is ready to collateralize a transfer. With the use of collateral pools, AMP effectively decentralizes the risk of asset transfer, especially suited for fraud-proof networks and real-world applications. Repeat. AMP also simplifies network reward distribution once a transfer is complete. The AMP smart contracts offer a variety of built-in incentive models, including micro distributions and continuous compounding. All right, why AMP? AMP helps you decentralize risk for your users with smart contracts features purpose-built for collateral, nothing more, nothing less. So yeah, you might not have a business where you need this. It's not the point. The point is there will be plenty of businesses that do need this, and this has real-world application, which means it can have some high value in the future. So getting it for 5 or 6 cents right now, just not financial advice, but from my portfolio, jackpot, something to hold on to, grab it while it's cheap, so you don't have to spend a lot of money on it. Small investment can go a long way in the future. Like I've showed you in some of the coins a few minutes ago, some of these things start at these prices and then look where they go once they get known and they start getting usage. Real world usage is what it's all about, and it's not just my opinion. A lot of crypto investors believe the same thing because it just makes sense, everybody. So hopefully you'll go take a look at AMP. All information is on their official website and web papers, and yeah, you could see it. AMP is on the decline this week, and anybody investing, buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high is the motto for a reason. Don't ever ape into something when it's through the roof and you're seeing it's up 100% or 25% or 300%. Crypto fluctuates a lot. It's very volatile. So if it comes up, there's a very good chance it could come down. Now, like something like Solana, which is also a great one, it's not on the list because I don't really have much of it, so I didn't put it up there. But Solana's one of them right now. If you look, Solana's through the roof. When the market was down, it was at like $20. You could have got it for 20 something bucks. It's at like $80 right now. So just showing you how it all works. Solana is also a great network. There's lots of great projects on that, and we'll be digging into Solana individually just to show you what's what. Solana is where I have my music is on Audius. Audius is on the Solana network, and that's you're seeing how these crypto tokens have projects have their own websites and their own thing going on, but they ride on a particular network. So you're seeing that Ethereum is its own network, Solana is its own network, Polygon, amazing own network. And if you look at Polygon and Solana real world applications and what's going on, see right here, Solana, it's at $80.97. Anybody who got into that while it was down, you're probably smiling right now. So you see the point is something like Solana and Polygon are very similar. So you can grab Polygon at like $1 something right now, and it has the potential to be here or better in the future. The more it gets used, the more adopted it gets into the real world, it becomes more and more valuable. But I'm taking a little bit long on this video, so I'm going to keep it moving. And my fourth pick is Fetch.ai. This is interesting. There's a reason why I've invested into this. I grabbed this when it came onto Coinbase. I grabbed it a lot cheaper than I got it than where it's at now. It's at 54 cents right now. And look, once again, everybody, just pointing out, look at November, look at December. 5 cents, 4 cents, 6 cents, okay? In the year, it's up 414%. It hasn't moved that much yet. Still a really good deal, but look, if you grabbed it back there at 5-6 cents, look where it's at now. It hit up to 88 cents. Right now it's at 54 cents. Point is, you can see the potential in what this coin has, and I'll tell you why right here. This is the first AI, artificial intelligence, crypto token that's available. Fetch, FET, is an Ethereum token that powers Fetch.ai, a decentralized machine learning platform for applications such as asset trading, gig economy work, and energy grid optimization. Fetch AI's first decentralized finance application helps Uniswap users automate trading according to predefined conditions. So there you go. The first thing to help Uniswap become an automated trading site. Uniswap is where I have grabbed all my, what you would call meme coins, or super altcoins, or low cap, super low cap coins, meaning you can spend 20 to 100 bucks and get millions to billions, or maybe even trillions of them, because you're getting into some of these coins when they're so early that these are the things to hold on to and see where they go. Some will turn into nothing, and some will blossom into something great. And if you have millions or billions or trillions of a coin that you got for fractions of a penny, and you're holding them, and then one day it becomes worth a penny even, you know, say you have 2 trillion of Kai token, right? And then maybe you spent $100 to get there, 200 bucks of Ethereum. You went to Uniswap, you bought it, whatever. You got it, maybe you hold it for a year or two, see where it goes. They have a video game called Klee Run that came out that really helped the token get known. So the holders have been going up more and more. And the point is that one day, if that ever hits a penny or even 1/100th of a penny, say you have 2 trillion of them, it hits 1/100th of a penny, you do the math. Or say it hits a penny, do that math. That's fascinating math. And just from holding on to it, because you're investing into it. So anyway, Fetch AI, the first AI token that's available to buy on Coinbase, and I think that's been available at all. So shout out once again to anybody who got into this in the early days. You're probably pretty happy right now, and I think a lot of people know that this is new, but it's definitely heading in the right direction. And also a little bonus, if you go on Coinbase right now, you can earn a few dollars of free fetch. It's one of my favorite things about Coinbase is when a new token comes out, sometimes they offer the customers of Coinbase free crypto for just watching a video or two and taking a little quiz so you understand how the token works. In my opinion, I've done every one of them, and I appreciate every single one of those videos, not just for the free crypto, but because I'm actually learning a lot from it, and it's helped me understand how all this works. So we'll check out Fetch's website briefly, because this video is definitely going way too long, and I don't want to have to edit for days. Artificial intelligence for blockchains. Fetch AI is building an open access, tokenized, decentralized machine learning network to enable smart infrastructure built around a decentralized digital economy. Very cool. You can buy it right here. You can buy it on Coinbase. Not financial advice, but I would definitely say take a look at this. Definitely go take a look at this. You can find more information on Coinbase, or you can go right to fetch.ai and check it out. The first artificial intelligence on the blockchain, and it is 54 cents right now. Shout out to everybody who got into it early. Look, just in June, it was at 20 cents, 22 cents. So yeah, right now it's down 6% plus. And, I would never recommend anybody buy high and sell low. I can't really make recommendations, but what I would recommend is take a look at the charts, pull them back, maybe see what it did over the month, see what it did over the year or the all-time, right? And so you can see where it's gone and what it's done and what potential it has for the future. My last but definitely not least, because this has been one of my favorite cryptocurrencies to get into, is of course, you see it here, Dogecoin. Started out as such a joke, a meme, this and that. It's 2021 now, so we all know that meme tokens, or whatever you want to call them, can go from a joke very quickly to something really serious. Perfect example, when I got into Dogecoin, it wasn't worth much. By the time I was able to buy it on, I think I got it on Binance at the time. It wasn't on Coinbase yet, but when I first got into Dogecoin, everybody was like, it'll never be worth anything, don't waste your money, it's a joke, it has no usage. And they were right and wrong. This is just my opinion, but they were right and wrong. It didn't have any usage yet, but now you can buy a Tesla with it. You can also make a down payment on your Nissan with it. You can do lots of stuff with it. Check it out. All right, so I'll look at it briefly. We'll look at it's up 8,636% over the year. In the month, it is up 36%. It has definitely come down considerably from its all-time high, which was 74 cents. Some people got out then, and there were a lot of people that bailed, and they took their money out. And Doge has been on a rough ride ever since. But there are 131 billion Dogecoin in supply circulating, and Doge was created in 2013. It's been around that long, as a lighthearted alternative to traditional cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. The Dogecoin name and Shiba Inu logo are based on a meme. Unlike Bitcoin, which is designed to be scarce, Dogecoin is intentionally abundant. 10,000 new coins are mined every minute, and there is no maximum supply. Okay, that sounds a bit extreme, but you can see that. Let's see where the price was. So you would have been able to see how it says 0 here during November and August and all. That means it was at fractions of a penny. Okay, and you could have gotten in just like the things I'm talking about, like Klekai or Kishu Inu or Feg, Feed Every Gorilla. These are coins that are still underground. Feg is not a meme coin, by the way. Feg has a lot of usage, and shout out to Feg token. It's one of my favorite super low cap coins, where you can go get millions or billions of them right now for not much money and then watch it blossom. This is that kind of thing right here. Dogecoin, you could have gotten it all this time at nothing. Literally, you could have gotten millions of them or more for not much money. It's all-time high. It's up 70,725%. Let's check out the website very briefly. And please do all your homework, do your own research on all these. Okay, I'm just showing you a brief overview. All right, so Dogecoin is an open source peer-to-peer digital currency favored by Shiba Inus worldwide. So its usage is to be a currency. Just like Bitcoin, you can use it to pay for stuff. Dogecoin has made its usage being a currency of its own. And Matt Wallace on YouTube would say it's the currency of the future. It's the currency of other worlds and other planets and all, because it's the first cryptocurrency that's going to space because of Elon Musk. So good or bad, whatever that means, it has potential to ride out the future and grow. And now you can buy your Tesla with it, and there'll be more things coming. Mass adoption is just underway now. So you're still early if you're watching this right now. Yeah, you didn't get it for pennies on the dollar, but you're still early. And depending on where Dogecoin goes, you can pick it up when it's down a little bit and see where it goes. But you have to sync with the blockchain to use Dogecoin. Multi-Doge is a light wallet. It syncs with the blockchain by skimming through the blockchain, providing fast sync times. Dogecore, on the other hand, is a full wallet, and it syncs by downloading it, providing a solid working Dogecoin wallet. So there you go. Dogecoin has their own wallets now. Multi-Doge or Dogecoin Core. I didn't even know that. I just found out while I was watching. So what is Dogecoin? Open source peer-to-peer. You can check all this out yourself. And Doge is really just kind of a fun token to get into. All right, it's just my personal opinion, but yeah, it's been fun to watch it, and it's been fun to hear people say it wasn't worth anything, and then not long after call me and be like, oh my god, man, how do I get it? And then it became available on Coinbase, so anybody can get it now. It's not hard to get. So there it is. All right, those are my top 5. Those are my top 5, and I love them all. I've invested in them all. This is not a shill for any of them. I personally have them in my portfolio, and I believe that these things have a future. I will pick 1 or 2 bonus tokens because I think I'll just pick one bonus token because I think this one has potential, and that is ICP, Internet Computer. Internet Computer kicked off on Coinbase in a fury of anger. It was insane. Let's take a look. At one point, look at this. When it hit Coinbase on May 9th, it hit $750 and change. It was a brief moment in time if you look there, but it did hit it. Over the year, it's up 248%. Why? Because a lot of people bought in. They saw it go up to here. It got them excited. I was one of them. Admit it. It got them excited, and then they bought in maybe here. Glad I wasn't there. They bought in maybe here. I was almost there. I bought it in about 109 initially, and then it just kept coming down and down and down and down. Look, it was at 30 something dollars at one point, and you'd think I would have been upset, but not if you DCA. What is DCA? Dollar cost averaging. Okay, so if you invested in something and it's up high and then it comes down low, you have 2 options. You could take the hit and hope it comes back and climbs even higher, and then all that money you lost, you just have to make up for it and hope that it goes higher. That's one way. I don't do it that way. If I can afford to, a dollar cost average in. So as ICP was coming down, I invested in it. So I went from having 1 to 2 to 3, and it kept dropping. I mean, look, it hit 30 something dollars. So even when it hit that bottom, I bought another one. Luckily, it started coming back from there. Now we're at about $60 average, right? And still, I'm doing all right with it, but it's a long road. Now, why am I invested in ICP? Anybody who knows the history or background of ICP knows there's a little bit of controversy behind it. Some people love it, some people question it, and I'll tell you why right now without bias, all right? Because I'm going to keep my opinions to myself because I really don't know, but I know that it has a future because it's a brand new internet, meaning they want to replace the entire internet with a new internet, and they're saying it's decentralized. I'll let you be the judge based on the information that you find out. Let's look at it a little bit. There's a very small amount of ICP circulating. There's 157 million, which isn't a lot for a cryptocurrency. Let me tell you a little bit about it. Internet Computer, ICP, is a utility token that allows users to participate in and govern the Internet Computer blockchain network. The network aims to help developers create websites, enterprise IT systems, internet services, and DeFi applications by installing their code directly to the public internet. ICP can also be staked or converted into cycles that can be used to power computation for dApps and for traditional applications. dApps are decentralized applications, okay? Just so you know the lingo. dApps or dApps. I just say dApps, whatever. So how it works, you can think of ICP as a way of converting crypto into processing power. The network will establish a fee based on the amount of computing power required by a developer's project. As long as the fee is paid, the website will run directly on the public internet. Keep in mind, a truly decentralized network In a truly decentralized network, who can be held accountable for hosting abusive content? Corporations running the internet today employ some degree of moderation, although the flip side is that they can also arbitrarily deplatform anyone at any time. Ideally, Internet Computer can use decentralized governance to create solutions to these tricky issues. Let's check out the website. It used to be called Dfinity, which is why you see Dfinity now called ICP. Dfinity basically runs ICP. Blockchain Singularity. If you check out their website, you can see how it works. Chain key cryptography, Motoko, network nervous systems (NNS), non-interactive distributive key generation, and internet identity, consensus, peer-to-peer. You can look all this over. There's a lot of information on it. You can also go to the reboot.com, which is it's published by Dfinity, so this is ICP's website, or one of their websites. They explain how the internet has gentrified. Here's what we can do about it. They also explain designed to thrive communal approaches to collective platforms, breaking tech open, why social platforms should work more like email. So they have their views on how they think the internet should work, and they're saying it's decentralized. I suggest everybody does their own homework into this token, but either way, it has a bright future for what's coming as far as the new internet. And so the reboot.com, it will get into some of the information as far as Finance 3.0, DeFi, decentralized apps, and the promise of decentralized disruption. Okay, so read into that what you will, but I will tell you this. I have some ICP, gonna hold on to it and see what happens. When there's a technology like this, something new that comes out, they basically want to, through one blockchain, have side chains of blockchains that run through it, I believe. I probably didn't word that exactly correct, but let's face it, a lot of this is big tech words that not all of us really get yet, and the ones who do are probably already invested in this or have looked into this a bit. But I am taking way too long on this, so I will say this. Going over just a recap. Top 5 altcoins on Coinbase that aren't Bitcoin or Ethereum. Definitely Cardano, AMP, Polygon, Fetch, and Doge, with the bonus coin being ICP. I'm not saying it's the only stuff I have on Coinbase, but as far as the future and things that I believe are a firm investment, that's my portfolio. You can copy it if you want, but I can't give you financial advice. Plus, why would you want to take it from me, right? I openly admit, I'm 6 months into crypto. I'm experimenting, I'm looking into it, but I do my homework, if you can't tell. And I think it's all about doing your homework. Invest, just like anything. They say invest in what you hate, invest in what you love, but I'd say invest in what you've researched and what you think has a future. I mean, this is your money, right? So if you're investing money, you're trying to have a good return. The reason, just a quick recap and explanation on why it's the 5 altcoins besides Bitcoin and Ethereum, and this is something that BitBoy mentioned the other day. If you have big money, say you have big money and you can invest hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, then Bitcoin and Ethereum, all day options. And I have some of that as well, but I haven't invested too heavily in it. Ethereum, I've invested into more because I sell NFTs on Foundation and OpenSea and these other sources of NFTs where you need Ethereum in your MetaMask wallet in order to buy and sell and do all that stuff. But what I'm saying is there's two kinds of people in crypto right now, and I will openly admit I am not wealthy, so I'm not the guy being able to invest a couple $100,000 into Bitcoin. For people with low money and they just have a little bit to invest here and there like me, I believe you're looking for a big turnover, you're looking for a big score on your investment. It might take some time, and that's why we say diamond hands. But I personally like to get into things when they're cheap. Like I said, especially we're going to get into Uniswap and MetaMask and the real low cap stuff on another video coming up very soon. And that's the point of this, is the earlier you get into something, and hold on to it, the better chance it has of 1,000xing or 10,000xing, or who knows. I mean, look at some of the numbers I showed you today. Some of these coins were at such a small fraction of a penny, and now if they're worth even 20 cents or 50 cents, do the math. Whoever's holding on to them is got some smiles on their faces from their investments. So this is what I've done, and my recommendations to my own portfolio has always been to invest in the projects that are up and coming, but get them while they're cheap or down. Maybe something's down by 20, 40%, 30%. Buy the dips on things that you're looking to get into. I don't buy high. Every time I have, it screwed me over. So I don't ape in to any purchases, or what they would say FOMO, into any purchases of crypto anymore. I like to kick back. If I got to spend a couple bucks extra because I waited, oh well, that's fine. That's on me. But I believe it's better to, because of the volatility of the crypto market being the most volatile market there is, I believe it's something to take a look at. Don't FOMO in the stuff or ape into a purchase. You don't want to just buy stuff because you're excited about it. Take a deep breath, take a step away from the computer. Or at least I will say I take a deep breath and I take a step away from the computer, think about it, maybe go for a walk, get some sun, come back, and then make the decision. Or sleep on it. There's nothing wrong with that. If you've got to spend a couple extra bucks when you decide to get it, oh well, at least you thought it through. Sometimes you'll spend a couple extra bucks and you'll lose a lot because it comes down. So look at the market, see where it's at. If things are up really high, maybe kick back and wait. Things are down really low and you're looking at the coin and you're like, there it is, it's down 50% or whatever. No question, that's probably the time to get into it. So I hope everybody enjoyed this. I will be doing more videos like this. As far as, I'm going to pull it back a little bit. There's a series that I'm working on right now, 3-part series for NFTs, understanding them, how to buy them, how to make them, how to sell them, and where to do it, and my top places for that. So hopefully you enjoyed this. I just want to give a quick shout out to my dad. Love you, man. I appreciate all the support. I know you watch the channel. I don't know if you'll ever see this video, but yeah, much love to you and to everybody in my family and friends. I love everybody, and I appreciate the support that you guys are giving me. So until next time, I will see everybody soon. Have a good one. Much love and peace.